Aloha. My name is Paul Solomon. I'm a resident here of Maui. I live in Haiku. First of all, I want to thank the council and Madam Chair for allowing us to have this testimony here. And I'm coming here to support the measure. You know, when Captain Cook arrived here, there were approximately 1 million Hawaiians living on these islands, and they were self-sufficient. They were feeding themselves, and they weren't doing it with pesticides. They weren't doing it with seeds that had human genes in them or that could produce neurotoxins. And now we have approximately the same number of residents here, and we're being told by these chemical companies that the only way we can produce food is by using pesticides and by using their seeds. And that's the only way we can feed the world. And there's plenty of research which is showing this is not true. They have made many claims about what this does. But what we're finding is that their herbicides are not working. We have super weeds now, and so farmers are using more and more of this. They're not working against the pests, so we're using more and more of this, of these pesticides. And the research is showing that these things are indeed toxic to humans. I know this is very complicated because there's research on all sides. But if you really look at the research that's out there, it's coming out more and more every week, you will see that the claims of the biotech companies are false. The other thing I want to say is on Kauai just last Wednesday, they found out that the proliferation and potential damage from the chemical combinations that are occurring either intentionally or unintentionally are far worse than anyone previously imagined or predicted. 35 countries around the world have chosen not to allow GMOs. Many countries around the world are starting to ban these pesticides because of their toxic effect on humans, on the bees, and on the environment. We are having, in this country, we can't even get labeling going. Monsanto and the other biotech companies, if you remember, Congress surreptitiously passed the Monsanto Protection Act, which said that the biotech companies, if they put out a product, the FDA had to approve it without any testing, and that there was no recourse in the courts. If these companies are so sure that what they're doing is not harmful, then why are they pushing for this kind of legislation surreptitiously to not allow independent testing, to not even allow FDA review? And it was passed surreptitiously by Congress and then later repealed. What we're asking for is to know what's going on. The rate of birth defects are being reported and substantiated all throughout Kauai, some with incidence as rate as 10 times the national average. Molokai is now retrieving such data, and the preliminary findings are indicating that similar things are happening on Molokai. What we're asking is, we need independent verification that this pesticides, that these GMOs, whether they're safe or not. We cannot trust Monsanto to do their own testing and then to tell us. They have not been honest, and they're doing everything to stop independent verification.
4 minutes.
So we please ask for your support and help in passing this legislation. Thank you.